Thanks for tuning in. Please leave all your personal information down in the comments below. If there can be some bank details or your cryptocurrency or your personal relationships, everything personal, please just leave it in the comments. What? I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Everybody can read it. But when you use AI or you chat with AI, you should not give all your information away. Some people do that actually. They think it's okay to leave their personal information to the chat box. But that's a little bit too much. Why? Because someone can read that. Not only that, it's in the machine, so it's quite easy to retrieve it. I mean, you don't have to search for it. The machine does the searching, you know. So a lot of people are a little bit confused about that. They think, oh no, this is my little computer, this is my device, and I'm just typing here and just asking it, for example, of a friend, what he did. No, the other day he told me he was cheating on the tax reform, you know. And we trust this system so much, but the truth is, we should not. We should not trust that stuff. That's really not good. And they actually made scientific research about it, and they found out like when you let ChatGPT or whoever make your tax return papers ready, most of the time they don't do it right. It's complicated, not that easy, and AI has a little problem, you know, when it is created, sometimes there's like in real life, you know, everything is nice, frictionless, perfect, but sometimes little problems arise. And with AI it's the same. It just creates sometimes little failures in its own creation. It's like when you got created, you know, you're perfect. You are. But maybe some things are not so very perfect. I don't know. Just making things up now. But you should know that AI actually hallucinates. And you think, well, that's because, the programmer, so it's not perfect right now. It will be, well, the studies found out it's kind of impossible, and the way AI is created nowadays, it's not perfect at all. It makes mistakes. And you know already some other life form that does mistakes, that is us. We are hallucinating as well. A lot. Oh, let me see if I can change I should change the side of the road. It's getting too busy on this side. Crossing. So, yes, why do we hallucinate? Yes, we do. We make things up because we look into the world, and maybe even we meet someone and they tell us the truth, or they tell us something that's profound, that's true. But it doesn't mean that it arises inside of us, because we filter everything. AI uses the filter of their AI thingy. It creates its own perception of reality based on data. But we filter everything because we have a certain data set as well in our memory or in our experience. So everything that we experience after that is filtered by that. If you had like an encounter with a dog who's like, ooh, made you have a very scary experience, maybe you got bitten by a dog. The next thing you see yourself is every time you meet a dog. Hello, good morning. How are you?
Fine.
Nice shoes. So every time that you hear a dog coming, you're freaking out. So your perception is filtered. You're not any reasonable anymore. Because you have this thing going with the dogs, you know. When there's a dog, you're like, no, and you run away. You are scared again. So you filter everything. So it doesn't mean that when you hear about truth, that you actually perceive it. Because your mind and your whole body even starts to filtering stuff. So what we have to understand is that we are not really seeing clearly. When it comes to clarity, it's actually kind of a gift to be clear about stuff. And of course, we would love to be clear about stuff. It would be so nice, so helpful. Like when you are very clear, it's easy for you to make a decision. But normally it's not so easy to make decisions. It's actually quite a tough thing. What is wrong is when you leave all your decisions to AI. That is a little bit too much. Come on, you should not do that. Why? Because you are not using your own gut feeling. You do not use your personal point of view. So how can you learn anything? Hello, there's a dog. Oh, you are cute. Yes, little fat dog. Wow. So I was wondering, when we leave all of our decisions to AI, like I have a question. What should I eat today? Or I have to calculate something. How much is 20 plus 35? I'm already overwhelmed. I can't decide how to come to the conclusion. I'm not training my mind, you know. If I don't do that, that's not helpful, you know. It's like a muscle. And it's like when you're sick and you go into the hospital and you have to lie in a hospital bed. After a certain time, your body really resents it. Good morning.
Coffee?
Oh, thank you. That sounds good. You have coffee? For me? No. Good morning. Hello, doggies. So if you leave everything to AI, you are dumbing down. And scientists already learned about that because they make statistics and they analyzed it. It's not good for our brain. It's like when you're in the hospital and your muscles go away. If you had you broke your leg, you know, you need some time to rebuild the muscles. They're not coming back on themselves. They need some training, they need some practice. And the same is with your gut feeling. The same is with your intuition. The same is with your ability to have an opinion, to have a point of view. It's exactly the same. If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's the message for today. So don't trust AI. Don't give away your personal information to AI. If you want to put in your bank account, give it to me. And please with the paper signed that I can use all your funds. Okay. You be careful. Don't trust AI. Better you hallucinate for yourself. And don't use AI to do that. Because it does it. It's obviously clear. And you can find out about it if you don't trust me. I mean, do your own research. Maybe you are proficient and you know, you have some kind of knowledge that is very profound. Maybe you know something about plumbing because you're a professional plumber. And just make a complicated question to AI and see how it responds. You find out that mostly, students have this experience when they are studying something very complex. When you ask AI, it's quite superficial. It's a sycophant. It's like just telling everything you want to hear, not what is maybe necessary to be heard. And it is sometimes not very precise or even wrong. It prefers to be wrong and kind to you and like living up to your expectation. That's the main reason it wants you to use it more and that you like it, you know. Not really, it doesn't feel anything. But the programming did that, and so it's not reliable. You should start to rely on yourself. Because if you rely on yourself, you are relying on that one that created you. Then divine help can come. If you rely on a machine, it's a dead-end street. It goes only as far as the latest data scraping enabled this to go. That's a street that has an ending. It's like a video game where you eventually you reach the end of the game and then you can't get through the wall. The door doesn't open. So that's a little bit similar. But life is not like that. Life doesn't need that. Life has a door even there where you thought everything is already shut. There is a hole in the wall. There's a ladder. You can climb over it. Or you walk around it. There's always a way. That is how life works. And you're in it. So, go for it. It's an adventure. And you are the main character. So, enjoy.